All right, well, it's time to talk sports. And folks, I've got the newest member of the WFMY News 2 Sports team here, Lyddon. So happy to have you here, man.
Happy to be here. It's a pleasure.
Big night for NASCAR fans, right?
You know, nothing screams U.S. independence more than sitting under the lights at Daytona watching some of the best drivers on earth. One of those being Dale Earnhardt Jr. Number 88 won the pole yesterday for the first time since 2013, so it looked promising, right?
Yeah, it looked that way.
Right,
yeah, but he had some trouble early after hitting a wall and falling to the back of the pack. Now, we're showing you photos right now because race coverage hasn't ended yet, but Jr. battled all the way back to 6th place until another big wreck later in the race sent him home for the night. And the fireworks didn't stop there. Just a few minutes ago, the race was red flagged after a record 13th caution with just 8 laps to go. We're going to keep a close eye on this one and let you hear from the winner tomorrow at 6.
Time now for the Xfinity Series at Daytona. With just 2 laps to go, the big one happens, a collision against the wall, so we would head to overtime. In OT, we have yet another crash. Just about everyone caught in that mess, but William Byron passed the overtime line before the wreck, and NASCAR awarded him the checkered flag, marking his 2nd straight win. Even more incredible, this kid is 19 years old. Yes, 19. I hope he's only drinking Powerade there in Victory Lane. Byron is now the youngest series winner at Daytona.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere. Sports is just now getting started. We've got a new D1 commit in the Triad.
Not only that, but we have one of the greatest to ever take the track. Well, he's celebrating a very special day tomorrow. Hear from the King coming up after the break. Welcome back. I think we all could agree, you know, you've done something right in life when your nickname is the King.
That's pretty safe to say. Well, tomorrow, Richard Petty celebrates his 80th birthday, and over the years, the King of NASCAR has always stayed true to his North Carolina roots. That's so awesome. Well, happy birthday or early birthday to the King of NASCAR.
You know, I don't know about you, but when it came to my birthday, I think my favorite thing to do was just shove as much birthday cake as possible. Same for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, no shame. It is your birthday after all. But for one local high school athlete, he got much more on his name day. Rising senior and Page outside linebacker Alan Tisdale announced which school he'll play for the season after next. Tisdale held the announcement at Smoky Bones Bar and Fire Grill. He set 5 different hats on the table, but he can only pick one, and that one hat was Virginia Tech. Tisdale also posing for a photo with his family after the big reveal, and we asked him how he knew this was the university for him, and here's what he had to say.
If I felt comfortable there at Virginia Tech, having a relationship with the coaches and players, and if I feel at home. Fuente, the head coach, changed the program, and it's improving every year.
All right, now switching to hoops, I'll tell you what, the NBA has mastered the art of the arts offseason. The finals just ended, and we're already talking about trades and free agency. And today was the start of the NBA Summer League. We'll start in the 2nd quarter of the Hornets and Heat game. Here's High Point native and UVA alum Anthony Gill with the lay-in there. And then the 3rd quarter, a guy you might recognize, Bam Adebayo, the High Point Christian Academy alum, going up strong for the hoop and the foul. And the big guy wasn't done yet. Take a look at this, the jab step and the pull-up jumper for 2. He had 4, but the Hornets were too much. Here's 2nd-round pick Dwayne Bacon knocking down the 3-pointer, then showing off the athleticism here on the break, going up strong for the Tomahawk Slam. He had 9 points in the game, and the Hornets won it 74-67.
I couldn't even do that dunk on a 4-foot ring. That was very impressive. But it is time for one more quick break. We'll have a Quicken Loans update, plus a big name on the diamond tonight in Charlotte. We'll be back. And changing gears, this is not the sight you want to see for some golf at the Quicken Loans National, but play would eventually resume, and David Lingmerth has never led wire-to-wire in his career, but he has a chance this weekend. On 6, the beautiful approach. This would allow him to save par at 8 under to the back 9 on 14. Lingmerth drives the green nearly 300 yards. He would miss the eagle putt, and he would have to settle. I say settle, but for the birdie. And it's a common occurrence, I should say, as he leads the tournament with the most birds. He has the 1-stroke lead at 7 under heading into the final round.
And finally, talk about a payday. Former Duke Blue Devil J.J. Redick is going to make a lot of money next season. The veteran guard signed a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers for, get this, $23 million. That's $280,000 a game.
Luke, sorry we can't pay you that much, but we're glad you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Have a great night.